look like we're warmed up. Look like a few little raindrops out there on the old car. I don't know when it last rained, but we're going for it today. I am going to ride. I'm going to get my booty to work on the motorcycle, eh? Yeah. Because I'm from up north, you know, eh? What a hoser. Bob and Doug McKenzie. Anybody remember those? Bob and Doug McKenzie. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. Something like that, I don't know. That's from the Canadian breed. Lots of funnies from up there. John Candy, Mike Myers. So we're doing the motor bomb thing again today on a daily commute. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, the most enthusiasm I have. Man, so many things in life can try to bring you down, you know? Things that feel like life-changing and oh my goodness, not a good thing. I'm not going to be able to go out and have fun and do the things I want to do. I get that. Things that can hurt you. They don't have to. We can all have love, patience, and tolerance for one another. Lift each other up on a daily, no matter what's going on, no matter what. Whether it's accepted or not. There was a po-po man, a no marker. Yeah. We can lift each other up. I need lifting, you know. Without getting that relationship, you know, the one I needed most desperately was with God, higher power, Jesus Christ. There's a lot of things people will call whatever they use. Some use probably what magic stuff, rocks and minerals, who knows what, right? All kinds of different things. You know, the Bible says we're warned about stuff like that, you know, and the Bible's been possibly tampered and manipulated with at some point. I don't know. It's just, you know, things I believe that can happen, you know. God does a lot of stuff for us. And I think those things being revealed are part of what shows us truth as well, you know. Truth. In favor of the I don't know. I think the what works for you. Try that. Try like 10 Commandments stuff, you know. Apply it in your life. See how it's possible to follow and obey those rules that can give you peace, love and joy and wisdom, and serve another fellow human being in your life by following those things. Got workers in front of me and workers behind me, so I gotta pay attention. They may be in a hurry to get places, so it's easier to put the pressure on and tailgate like this guy is doing. He backed off a little bit. Sometimes you don't realize what they're doing. And sometimes you don't care. Sometimes they adjust and make the difference, yeah. Today we're doing good, yeah. So, you know, back to some spirituality. Man, when you really like, I think some of the most interesting things that when you see and you really like take time to look and, I don't know, analyze or get some wisdom on what do negative traits mostly caused by the ego produce. I mean, sometimes, you know, like they say, fear can be your friend, you know. Most times fear that is produced by the ego is not your friend, and causes you to call on those character defects that it has developed. And they wreak havoc in your life. Ooh, look at all the people up there. Wonder why there's so many. Get away from the rock thrower here. Got rock throwers and rubber throwers. Neither one you want to get affected by. Kind of like what your character defects are. Yeah. They cause you not to have, get along or have relationships with people. They'll, you know, separate you. Sometimes I have a more clearer thought process on it all, but, you know, in general, it's kind of exactly what it is. You know, getting some fear about somebody thinking something of you or doing something to you, or they're being selfish and not thinking of you and say your feelings. How do you respond and react with character defects or with spiritual guidance? And when you've practiced either one or the other, which one has given you like the better results, the more desirable? And that seems to be a no-brainer. It brings me to my knees and says thank you, and I just want to be so appreciative for that. But I end up taking a lot of stuff for granted over time. It is really it's easy, but that the deceiver will trick you to not live in gratitude. Here comes another rubber thrower, so I can't be just babbling along and not remembering a piece of rubber can be thrown off that thing at any time. Man, it's safety every time out. I know you hear it 1,000 times when I talk about it, but same as for me as for you. That time you don't think about it, you take it for granted, you get hit right slam in the face. Right slam in the face with a big chunk of, there's reality for your day. There's another one. Flatbed, split tandem. There we go. Yeah, lots of work going on in that tunnel out there. Oh, it ain't a tunnel, it's the bridge part. There's a process of getting to the tunnel. I can't believe how high the road is going to be. That just amazes me. I mean, it don't look that much higher when you're right here, but geez, 5, 10, who knows, or more feet in areas. Like, why not keep it lower? That way it's not so, if something happens, it's not so far down. So, you know, if you're not happy today, try and just get happy somehow. Write a list of gratitude, ask for some help, calm your mind from racing. Look at everything that's gone on in life, and usually everything that has happened was for the betterment of some purpose. Sometimes we don't know what the purpose is. Sometimes it's we know directly what it was for, and we're even extra thankful because that's what that purpose was for. You know, for growth, for love, for understanding, maturing, and being able to have some sort of relationship with your Father from above. And I want a plan of salvation for myself. I got a lot of things that, yeah, if I try to work on them, I don't know, I just fail, man. But letting Jesus, as they would say, like that into your heart, accepting and asking him to help you change your life, and then, you know, put some action to that as well on your own part. And sometimes it's a little white knuckling, sometimes it seems like sacrifice, but it don't have to be. I often wonder if Jesus really thought it was like, even what he did was horrible. I would never want to try to do that, but he knew that the sacrifice would end all sacrifices. The sacrifice would not be necessary, even of himself, but to prove or to show that, I think he sacrificed, right, himself. Would he have been, is he like really looking at it as sacrificing, lacking, not having, or is looking at love and beneficial for not only himself and his Father's glory, and the glory for us, that for the people who will follow and ask for forgiveness and get that way of life. Talk like I think I know, I might know something, but you know, I don't know, sometimes I talk to explain that stuff right through my head, my own head. Whatever it is, I just look at it as the Spirit talking to me, possibly through me. I'd never tell you that, hey, that's that Spirit that God is talking through me and you should listen to what I got to say. No, not at all. Not at all. Until you get that, you know, understanding. I'm not saying that you don't, not saying that I do, but until you get your own understanding, as they would say, of your higher power, you will always be leaning and depending on others. And if you start bitching and complaining about those people, because they will fail you, no matter how much love they want to have. They have their own poo-poo, their own fears, their own whatever, you know. And be wary of that, you know. That's the whole thing about getting the higher power. You get direct connection, you get direct answers. You know, for me, I have to put that effort in to get it. I just don't take it for granted all the time. Well, I do all the time, really. But when I have received that, is what I'm trying to say, I've really put in the effort, because I've really needed it desperately bad. Desperately bad at times, especially when feelings and emotions were running wild in my life. And a lot of times it's a relationship that will do that. As they say, that can be a painful area, especially if you have a dependency on relationship. Alright, love you guys. Man, we'll see you soon. Talking with all that slur and spit in my way. But yeah, another safe ride. Thank you to the man up there. Alright, a spirit in the sky. There we go.